All right, let me show you how you can create a 4 quadrant chart in Excel. So here we just have some very basic data. We have the region, the marketing spend, and annual revenue associated with that region. So we want to create a 4 quadrant chart, kind of comparing and contrasting the marketing spend and annual revenue, to visually see any efficiencies in marketing spend attributing to annual revenue. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to select our data that we want to be in this quadrant chart. We'll go up to the insert ribbon, over to recommended charts and select that. And then we're just going to want to select a scatter chart and hit OK. And now we'll insert this scatter chart. We'll just put it right here for now. As we'll notice, we have a bunch of space over here, so we might want to shrink this graph to better incorporate our points here. We can do that by double clicking on this bar on the bottom right here. And then for our bounds, we can set those to be a minimum of 100,000. We'll go ahead and hit enter, and we'll notice that that will automatically adjust our graph, which is kind of just brings in all the data a little bit better. So you can play around with that to make it encompass your data within your scatter chart a little bit better. The next thing we want to do is we want to add axis titles. What we'll do is go to the formula bar here and type equals and know that this is annual revenue. Hit enter. That will automatically update, and we can do the same thing for here, equals marketing spend, and hit enter. And now we have our axis titles. Then what we want to do is for each one of these points on our scatter plot, we want to name those by region, right? We don't want all of this just to be blank so we don't know which one it's associated with. So what we can do is hit this plus sign. We're going to go to data labels and hit this little arrow and then select more options and make sure we have this little graph looking icon, this label option selected. Then we're going to unselect the Y value and select values from cells. And then we'll select the data label range, which will be all of these cells here that we will select in our data. Then we'll go ahead and hit OK. And then we can X that, and we can notice that now each one of our points on our graph is now represented, which doesn't look super nice, but if we increase the size of our graph, we can kind of see that a little bit better. Now, we also want to remove the grid lines, and we want to create a border around this entire graph. So we can just double click and have this menu appear. Scroll down to border here and select solid line. We'll increase this to 1.25 and then make sure that that is the black color, and we'll notice that this border has been created on our graph. So now what I need is my vertical line and my horizontal line to create our quadrant chart. Now you're going to need some helper cells to help create this off to the side. I'll just label this one vertical line, and this one will be the horizontal line. And we're going to need to know the X and Y for these. And we'll just move this over, and I will merge this so that we can kind of just see where the data for those is going to be. So basically we want to split this chart right down the middle. So right now our chart is going from 100,000 to 700,000. So our midpoint line is going to be 400,000, because if we subtract 300,000, we get to 100,000. If we add 300,000, we get to 700,000. So for our vertical line, our X values are going to be 400,000 twice. Now another thing we'll notice is all this space here and here. We want to zoom this in a little bit and get rid of all that extra space. So we can double click like we did with this bottom row, and let's change this to 5.5 million. And we want our minimum to then be, and we'll change this one, instead of 0, let's change that to 1.5 million. And see how that looks, and we'll see that kind of sucks in all of our data a lot. We could also then go back and change this to maybe be 150,000 instead of 100 to suck it in even more, but we'll leave it like it is now. So our y-axis is then not going to be 0, but it will be our minimum, which is 1.5 million. So basically what we're doing here is we want to create 4 points, right? So this point will be 400,000, at 1.5 million here, which will be a dot. And then this point will be 400,000, but we want this to be all the way up to our max, which will be 5.5 million. So this is going to create a point here and a point here, and then we're going to connect those to be a line. Now we need to do the same thing for this horizontal axis here. So now the X values for our horizontal line are going to be the 100,000 and the 700,000. Our minimum number here and our max number on our horizontal line. Then the Y values for those will be right at the middle to create our horizontal line, which will be 3.5 million, because if we subtract 2 million or add 2 million, we get to our max and our min number here. So this will be 3.5 million. And now we have our points for our vertical and horizontal line. So now we need to add these to our graph. Select anywhere on your graph, go up to the chart design ribbon, and hit select data. This menu will appear, and what we're going to want to do is add a series here. Don't worry about the series name. And for this first series, we're going to include our vertical line. So the X values are here, and the Y values, you can just delete what's ever there, are here. We'll go ahead and hit OK, and then we'll add one more series for our X values here and our Y values here for our horizontal line. Go ahead and hit OK, OK. And what you'll notice then is that we have our point here, point here, point here, and point there. Now what you'll notice is that Excel automatically expanded this graph. So if we double click here, we can go back and change this to 700,000. And now we have our points on our graph. Now we need to create the line connecting our horizontal points and our vertical points. So now to create that line in between, just select one of the dots and double click. Make sure the paint bucket appears and hit solid line. And then you can change the width however you'd like. We'll change it to 1.25, exit out of that, double click this line, go to the paint bucket, solid line, and drop that down to 1.25. Now the last thing you're probably going to want to do is just remove these data labels here so that they're not really visible or in your way. Simply double click those, hit this plus sign, unselect data labels, and do the same thing here. Unselect data labels, and now we have our quadrant chart. So there you have it. That's how you can create a 4-quadrant chart within Excel. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button on your way out. Thank you, and just have such a great rest of your day.